Hi, welcome back to today's morning report on Thursday, the 20th of August, with me, Rich Perry, market analyst at Handtech Markets. My final chart of the day is gold, and this gold chart has broken out, and it's now seems as though it's formed a flag pattern, bull flag, and the breakout yesterday, closing above the 26.30 level, now implies that we're going to be pushing higher, further higher, and you got an implied target of 1,152 bucks on this move. And look at the momentum indicators now. Start to see the RSI pushing out towards, well, highest since January, close to it. Stochastics as well, strong. MACD line still negatively configured, so it's not brilliant in terms of the near-term outlook is obviously very strong still, breaking higher, still pushing on in this run higher, and you've got to back it, I think. But you do now have the fact that we're into this sort of overhead resistance band. The big breakdown of 1131.85 was the key November low. And now we're into these sort of lows back from sort of March and July time in the low 140s. So we're starting to see the big overhead supply coming in. Now, whether this is now just going to be a near-term rebound or it's going to be something more than this is this test we've got at the moment. If the gold bugs to start to lose a bit of momentum, you might start to see the profit takers coming in and sort of taking advantage of the fact that people who went long in these positions in March and July start to see that their sort of losses have been unwound, so they can start to get out of those positions. So you might start to see the selling pressure come back in again. It'll be very interesting to see how this one plays out. But at the moment, obviously, we've got this move higher. We've got this sort of flag pattern that has been formed and gives us 1152 as a target. You had a pretty strong move, although in the European session, as they come in, slightly pulled away. But you've got the support that comes in of that old November low, 1131.85, and then that breakout support 1126.30. But as I said, it'll be very interesting to see how this one pans out. The momentum indicator's just losing a little bit now. Look at that, the MACD histogram falling away slightly. MACD lines starting to sort of cross over. Stochastics rolling over as well. So maybe this very immediate term run higher could well already be sort of coming up as a loss of impetus, and perhaps we might start to see it rolling over. But at the moment, you've got to back this bull run because it is fairly strong. The suggestion, obviously, with the Fed meeting minutes that perhaps September is not necessarily going to happen now as a rate hike, that's going to strengthen the gold price, and we could still see further upside, but just very near term, just starting to roll over a little bit. But it'll be interesting to see if the selling pressure can be held off. But I wish you good luck in your trading today on gold, and I'll speak to you again tomorrow.